Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to Broward College. We are so happy to have you here today. Friends and supporters of the college, on behalf of our District Board of Trustees, our faculty, our students, and our staff, we're so pleased to have you join us for this very special event. We have a few guests on stage I want to briefly introduce to you. They will be participating in our conversation today with our honored guest. Ray Ferraro Jr., Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer of Nova Southeastern University. Dr. George Hanbury II, President and Chief Operating Officer of Nova Southeastern University. Dr. Ed Moore, President of Independent Colleges and Universities of Florida. Dr. Sandra Thompson, Interim President of Florida Memorial University. Dr. Ann McGee, President of Seminole State College. Formerly of Broward College, we still claim her as one of our own. And last but certainly not least, another one of our colleagues, Dr. Bill Law, President, Tallahassee Community College in Tallahassee. Broward College has a relatively new mission statement, and the beginning of that mission statement states that the mission of Broward College is to achieve student success by developing informed and creative students capable of contributing to a knowledge and service-based global society. That will be a good part of what we have our conversation about today, I hope. We hope you enjoy our program today, and now please join me in welcoming for a discussion with His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. Your Holiness, welcome. Thank you for being with us today. On stage, we have leaders of higher education institutions, several of whom you've already met. We enjoyed our ceremony with you yesterday in conjunction with Nova Southeastern, our wonderful partner across the street. We know that you've had a ceremony today also at Florida Atlantic University, also one of our partners, and we now welcome you to Broward College. Thank you for being here. This event originally was going to be just a conversation between those of us in leadership roles about higher education, but we thought what a wonderful opportunity to open up to our community, and so we have some faculty and teachers here and some students as well. I will ask you a couple of questions, Your Holiness, to start off, and then we'll open it up as we move forward and invite our other panelists here on stage to join us as well. Good. So, I'll start, if it's okay.
Yes.
Your Holiness, in many of your books and public talks, you have emphasized that all members of the global community are profoundly interdependent, economically, environmentally, and in many other ways. And therefore, it's essential that we cultivate a sense of universal responsibility. In your view as educators, how should we in our higher education communities provide leadership in this responsibility to our global community?
I think, of course, firstly, I'm not educationist. I have no experience or knowledge about modern education. Your question, I think all, what's the usually we call sentient being, the being who have cognitive sort of capacity, and accordingly, some thinking power. So we are one of them. Then all, by nature, their purpose is to survive. Even non-sentient beings, like plant, these also have the right to survive, existence. So it's a certain, even chemical level, they have some sort of capacity how to survive. So then those beings who have the cognitive power also, I think eye conscience here, these things, they help us for survival. Generally, that very limited. So immediate sort of danger, see or feel, then take protection. Beyond that, not much concern, not much knowledge. But we human beings, now, another sort of potential, capacity, think much sort of as a long-term or much larger area. Here, education has an important role. Make known these factors, and then how to deal these things. I think education, I feel, the main purpose of education is guide us the proper sort of life or our goal, happy life. So now today, of course, I think the whole world, whether they can do or not, that doesn't matter, but everybody realize education is so important. However, I feel whether I think it's something wrong, then please make correction. I always have this sort of view, and also mention to share other people. In the European continent, and 1,000 years ago, about 1,000 years ago, the separate education institution started. So that means the church sort of was the theology is not sufficient. So there are many more new subjects. So it is necessary to create separate education institution. So seems at that time, those subjects, church can sort of manage. And those something new subject, and then for that, for separate education institution started. Now those things which church can manage, now here, moral ethics. Here, I think very much the concept of God, creator, the whole world created by one source. So that actually is the concept of global responsibility. Whole globe does come from one source, and we are part of that. So some kind of